thousands of deaths and causing 2 world wars and a Cold War. We're going to go over the cause of World War One. Now, there are a lot of debates about the cause of World War One, so I'm just going to stick to the basic one. This is going to be with the assassination of the Austro-Hungarian throne, Archduke Franz Ferdinand and his wife. Now, on June 28th, 1914, Franz Ferdinand and his wife were in Sarajevo, which is in a Serbian province, which at that time was held by the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Now, the murderer was a Bosnian Serb nationalist, Gabriel. I always pronounce his name wrong. Gavrilo Princip, I think is how you pronounce it. But anyway, on June 28th, 1914, the Archduke is assassinated in Sarajevo by this assassin, and it shuts out a whole mess of problems. The ruler of the Austro-Hungarian Empire wants vengeance for what the Serbian nationalists did. So he is going after Serbia to avenge his son. So, because of this, that's not all. The Russian Empire, especially the Russian Tsar, they are friends with the Serbians. So they see Austro-Hungary gang up on their ally Serbia, and being friends, they say, whoa, back off Serbia, and they send troops to attack Serbia. This, however, gets the German Empire and Kaiser Wilhelm II very pissed off. Austro-Hungary and Germany are like mates, brothers and sisters, mates in one, and one doesn't want to see the other attacked. So, because of the Russian Tsar attacking the Austro-Hungary Empire, Germany goes to the aid of Austro-Hungary and attacks Russia. Now, here's the problem with that. France gets involved with Russia because of a pact that they have. So, Germany declares war with France. Now, here's the problem with that. There is a country between France and Germany, you might have heard of it, it's called Belgium. Well, the United Kingdom of Great Britain, their ally is Belgium, and they don't want to see anything happen to Belgium. They don't want to get involved with, the Archduke assassination, they don't want to get involved with Russia's problems or Germany's problems, but they say to Germany that if they cross through Belgium to get to France to attack, then it's on. And the Kaiser gambled, and he sent his troops through Belgium into France to attack France. This got the British to say, okay, we do not like this, we're going to go in there and save our neutral friend Belgium from the Huns, the German Huns. This, however, as far as how it got through, this was just in the 1914 area. It continues further on. In the summer, by the end of the summer of 1914, President Woodrow Wilson of America declares, neutrality for the United States, but this really is a lie. We aid the British with a lot of guns, tank, ammunition, supplies, and we get involved basically after the Russians pull out in 1917. In 1917, you have the Russian Revolution, and also in 1917, you have the attack of the British ship of Lusitania by German U-boats, and there were, X number of Americans involved. So that's how the United States got involved. But all of this could be traced back. Well, if you believe the theory, it can all be traced back to the assassination of Archduke Ferdinand on June 28th, 1914. Now, there are some that say that the June 28th assassination of the Archduke isn't really the main cause of the war. They say that it was just the end of what was building up to be, a full-scale war, eventually. Some pinpoint the hatred between cousins. The cousins were King George of Great Britain, Tsar Nicholas II of Russia, and Kaiser Wilhelm II of Germany. There have been tensions between these cousins. Tsar Nicholas and George were, the best of friends. I think there was also something where they actually swapped, countries one time and actually confused them because they look so similar. They look like twins. And the theory behind this is that, Kaiser Wilhelm showed, resentment to his cousins and didn't like them at all. So there's also that theory too. In fact, to this day, the causes of World War One are very debatable. The obvious cause is the assassination of Archduke Ferdinand, but you also have some that were like, well, it was the buildup of empire over time. In the late 1800s, Britain built up an empire, Germany wanted to have that empire, and, all that stuff. So it depends on which viewpoint you really believe in. There's no sure justification of saying this started World War One. You could look at it and say, well, the assassination of the Archduke Ferdinand started the whole war. That's plausible, but you also have to look at what happened before that too.